Hi. On 3rd of May 2023, ethnic violence erupted in India's northeastern state of Manipur between the Meitei people, a majority that lives in the Imphal Valley, and the Kuki-Zo tribal community from the surrounding hills. The ongoing conflict between the Meitei and Kuki peoples revolves around competing claims of indigenous identity and belonging in Manipur. While the Meitei people are recognized as natives of the Manipur Valley and the Nagas as inhabitants of the hills, the Kukus assert their long-standing presence in the Manipur hills and reject claims of foreign origin from Myanmar. Historically, the three main ethnic groups in Manipur have inhabited distinct geographical regions: the Meiteis in the valley, the Kukis in the southern hills, and the Nagas in the northern hills. However, before the recent combat in 2023, there hadn't been a strict and hostile segregation of communities. In areas dominated by one ethnic group, there have been minority settlements of others, and overall, there has been a history of peaceful coexistence among the three communities, except for occasional outbreaks of violence. The conflict risks undermining this long history of inter-ethnic peace and harmony, threatening to disrupt Manipur's social fabric and stability. In this video, I will explain how this conflict traces back its roots to the British era. The origins of Manipur Kingdom are ancient and shrouded in legend. According to local tradition, the kingdom was established in the 1st century AD by Nong Da Lairen Pakengba, who is regarded as the first king of Manipur. Manipur was an independent kingdom ruled by a Meitei dynasty. The old name of Manipur is Kangleipak, and its denizens were called Kangleicha. In 1714, a king named Pamheba adopted Hinduism as the state religion and changed Kangleipak to the Sanskrit name Manipur. Kingdom of Manipur had established diplomatic and political alliances with the British dating as far back as 1762. Following a devastating incursion led by Alompra, the founder of Burma's Konbaung dynasty, Manipur experienced a period of decline. However, its alliance with the British helped to revive its prominence amidst the geopolitical transitions of the colonial era. Anglo-Manipur relations began to develop following the Anglo-Burmese War, 1824-26, which resulted in an alliance between the British and the Kingdom of Manipur. This alliance led to the recognition of Gambhir Singh as the ruler under the Treaty of Yandabu, 1826, and the Treaty of Jiri, 1833, marking the beginning of a relationship that lasted for the next 5 to 6 decades. Until 1885, the British utilized Manipur as a buffer state against the Konbaung dynasty and as a defense against potential French advancements, safeguarding their territories in the Indian subcontinent, including modern-day Assam and Bangladesh. However, in terms of administrative control, the British established a political agent office in Manipur in 1835, which granted them significant influence and control over the state's affairs. Third Anglo-Burmese War in 1885 effectively eliminated the threat of Burmese invasion and diminished the role of the Kingdom of Manipur as a buffer state. Consequently, Manipur lost its significance to the British, especially with the deteriorating relations between the Manipuri monarch and the British political agent. In response to British interference, the killing of 5 British officials in 1891 escalated tensions into a full-scale war, culminating in the British invasion of Manipur. Under British rule, Manipur gained access to trade relations with British-held ports in the Indian Ocean region, facilitating economic opportunities and integration into broader trade networks. It is alleged that the British encouraged the settlements of the Kuki people in the hills of Manipur to provide a counter to the more aggressive Naga tribes, but it is also true that the Kukis were enemies of the colonial British. The Kukis were brought and settled in strategic locations surrounding the Manipur Valley by the British in the early 19th century, where they served as mercenaries. They were used as buffers to protect the valley from the regular raids by the Naga tribes. The British had a strategy of balancing one tribe against the other, which led to the establishment of Kuki villages adjacent to Naga villages or Naga-dominated areas. This resulted in a mixed population in the hills despite inter-tribe rivalries. However, some experts argue that the problem that Manipur faces today is not because of British policies, but due to influx of illegal immigrants in Manipur from Myanmar after 1949. That's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There will be more informative videos like this in the future, so stay tuned.